My name's Jack. In the past year, I've been able to grow my hockey media business from nothing to $11,000 a month. And in this video, we're going to talk about my 7-step game plan of how I'm going to get to $100,000 a month. So, big jump, 10x jump. But after a lot of thinking through this, I think I'm clear on what I need to do to get there. For a little context, if you didn't see the last video, I know how to market. I know how to generate demand in my business. This is the second time I've run into the issue where I am demand constrained. My model is I work with a lot of different contractors, so I can't be at all the shoots and do everything at once. So it has become clear to me that I need good videographers to help push the business forward and be able to service more people than I'm currently servicing. And the overall vision is to have Puck Pro Media videographers at every hockey rink across the country. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. And this is the, first step to making that happen. Because pretty much I've run into the issue where, I do marketing and I get a lot of customers, but then I can't fulfill on those customers. And I think that if I want to grow the business that I want to grow, I need to grow the team that will get the business to that point. So in a nutshell, my 7-step process involves getting more videographers, creating a standardized system to where they can all operate in accordance with how I would like our customer experience to be, and then, obviously giving them jobs. And the 7th step is me essentially separating myself from my business, where I'm just working the leads, doing all the marketing, and managing the videographers. So that's kind of where we're looking to go. Let's get in depth, I guess. For step 1, we need to vet and create a list of potential shooters in the different locations where we service. I already have a very janky Google document of, just accounts I've seen on Instagram, some people I've talked to, etc., where, I can give them some work. They have pretty good work. I don't really know too much about them, but tomorrow, the first thing I'm doing tomorrow is I'm going through my Instagram mutuals, doing some searching, etc., just kind of prospecting. So step 1 is just prospecting, getting a potential list of people, and kind of just setting my watch list. That's step 1. Step 2 is standardizing exactly what they're going to do. So essentially creating clear guidelines and expectations for them to operate under. Pretty much just a job description. So, what are our core values? What are the things they're going to be expected to do? How quickly are they going to be expected to deliver on stuff? What are they going to be getting paid, etc. Step 3, simple, get a verbal agreement that they are interested in working. They want to try this out. They want to work with us. Step 3 is the simplest part. After step 3, it gets a little more complicated, because the main issue that I haven't just cranked my ad spend now and left it up to the people that I currently contract out is I'm not confident that they can do the job in the way I would like them to, which is why I'm still even involved in the shooting in the first place. This weekend alone, I'm doing 12 different games, and I have people who could do those games, but if I'm free and I can do them, I think I can do them better. So step 4 would be for the new potential people. There's kind of 2 steps in step 4, actually. For the new potential people, I'm going to send them out to paid test shoots where they, perform each type of service that they'd be expected to perform under the actual job. For the people that are in my area that I'm currently working with, I'm going to meet up with them, do a paid training pretty much, where they shoot side by side with me. I give them pointers, etc. Obviously, if I have someone in Connecticut, I'm not going to drive up to Connecticut for a game to do a in-person training with them, which is why I'm going to, invest money. I'm going to pay them. I'm just going to be hey, go out to a random game, film a single kid, send it to me. Let's see it. Go do a team video, send it to me, let's see it. And they're going to have to do that before they get any actual customer work. So it's kind of just a qualification process. So that's step 4. Number 5, once they're vetted and, I've seen they can do work, they're in line with our core values, how we like to do things, etc., then I'm going to start giving them shoots. After I start giving them the shoots that we already have booked, step 5 or step 6 is going to be I need to learn how to run location targeted Facebook ads, because I know how to run Facebook ads, but I want to be able to target certain areas so I can crank ad spend, and then that person is just going to be like the designated Puck Pro videographer of Hershey, Pennsylvania, or Connecticut, or Boston, Massachusetts, whatever. And if I can target specific ads to that area, then I'll set it up where, you know, these are all the leads from that area. They'll get a different pipeline. That's probably going to be one of the harder steps in the process, because, you know, I don't know how you have to like set up ad sets differently. So I might have to hire some kind of mentor for that, but that would be step 6, because then I can just crank the ad spend, get all the videographers in the different areas as booked as possible. And then step 7 is where I separate myself from doing all the shoots. I just spend all my time working leads, marketing, and then managing the videographers. There's probably some middle steps in here that I'm missing, but off the top of my head, this seems like the best route to do things. And I think that when I really think about what's going to get me to 100K a month, I need as many people in as many different places as possible, doing as much work as possible. And that's how I'm going to do it. So if you guys see any flaws in the system, please give me a holler. I'd be interested in knowing. But this is the game plan moving forward. It starts tomorrow with me doing step 1. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to do this in a year. I'm going to, like, by this time next year, we're going to be doing over 6 figures a month in revenue. And you have my word. It is Thursday, January 23rd, 11:24 p.m. So by Thursday, January 23rd of 2026, we will be doing over $100,000 a month in revenue. And you have that call out, because, you know, I've really kind of struggled lately just figuring out, like, what do I need to spend my time doing? And if you watch the video before this one, I kind of talk about how I took a little break from marketing because we were demand constrained. I'm like, okay, I need to build some different systems, kind of get things set up, but nothing really came out of that, and I didn't really have clarity on what I was trying to do. So then I just started doing very small amounts of marketing again, and I'm in the same spot. I'm completely booked, demand constrained, and, you know, I was kind of like, do I just market and deal with the people I have now? But I think the one step that really kind of unlocked for me was the sending them out to paid test shoots, doing like paid training and paid test shoots to just make sure that people know what they're doing and not risking that on a customer experience, because word of mouth is everything. We have really good customer satisfaction scores. Damn, I recorded like the whole rest of that video, and I don't know where it is. So I'm getting lazy and I'm finishing it on OBS, so this probably sounds and looks 100 times worse than the first half of the video, because I actually set up my camera and mic'd up and everything, got all fancy. But yeah, what I was saying is, like, our customer experience is, I'm pretty happy, like very happy with it right now. So I want to make sure that it doesn't dilute moving forward. Like, that's my biggest fear. I don't really remember what else I had to say. I definitely had a lot to say, but this seems like a pretty straightforward path. I really have done like so much thinking of, you know, like, what do I need to be working on, and I don't know. I kept trying to convince myself it was marketing, I guess, because I like marketing, but I can only market myself so far before I need to get other people doing stuff. So yeah, this whole process is kind of just getting the right people involved and going from there. So I feel like I said so much more in the rest of that video. It's a shame it got deleted, but that's it for now. Appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned because we're making this happen.